And welcome back to the channel. I was going to do an X4 today, but I went and checked a few more of the timeline ones out, and to be fair, I wasn't really impressed with them. Good, don't get me wrong, but I just wasn't doing it. I'm not into the racing part of it, and I didn't fancy doing some of the other stuff. So what I'm going to do instead, as you can see, we're going to have a quick go and see on Reforged Eden 2, and this is the beta test. Start from Nakua. If you look, game mode C difficulty settings are custom, and I've literally changed toolbar items only on death, so anything on my toolbar, plenty of ore, plenty of deposits, and there we go, construction speed fast, and that's it. I've left everything else. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see how far we get. And we're going to see what the new game looks like. I've seen a few other people play this. I've been watching like Excalibur, Spange, J-Randall, a few of them. And it does look really nice, but it's going to take a while to get used to all the new icons and everything in it. So I thought, we'll give it a go. And let's see what happens. Welcome to the beta. So with it being a beta, it could be stable, could die a lot, could live a lot, could enjoy it. I always like the game. There's always a few bugs here and there, but that's Empyrion. Let's see what happens. And what I'll do as well, once I've got into the game, I'll check where my camera is and I'll try and move it out of the way so you can see what's going on, because I know in some places you can't really see my smiling physics plastered all over some of the stuff. So we'll wait till we get into the game, then I'll literally whip it on to OBS and change camera position, which I'll then know for future reference. While I was thinking about it, updated Rados Foundry found on Lava and Hell class planets, added new decorative cables to ship deco blocks, added new trap blocks for POI use. Ooh. Hello everybody. So here we go. Ow. And right, prologue into the unknown, crash site. What the frig's that? You crop the wreckage of your escape pod to find yourself injured and alone on an unknown world, with no memory of how you got there and little at your disposal. The cracking of your suit's radio puts you on a path towards answers somewhere out in the wilderness of this planet. Proceed. What the hell are they? Oh, that's all right. It's trying to jump me. Don't really want it. Let's just get out of the way. I think I might have disturbed them a bit. What happened to the crew? Right, no. Let's just stop that there a second. I'll go in. And... let's have a look at that. Now, hopefully, that shouldn't be in your way. Anyone respond? Anyone, please? Now, what have I got on me? Right, I've got survival tool. We'll have that number one. I've got a detector. I've got a torch. And I've got a knife. UCH transmission. Pick up the plants. Right, we're going towards the broken antenna. That's good. So what have we got? We're looking here. We've got resource mode, defense mode, and salvage mode. Oh. I can't understand what they're saying. I need some way to clean up my transmission. There's probably an antenna among some other wreckage on the ground that I can use to boost the signal. It's just a matter of finding a functioning device. So we'll do that, but let's pick up a couple of bits on the way over. For a minute I thought they were raptors. I was kind of, oh bloody hell, there's raptors on me. But it wasn't. We'll get some iron and that. We always need them. Level 2 reached. We want plenty of food and things like that. There were all right. Yeah. Now what have we got here? Atmospheric condenser. I don't need the water bottle just yet. We'll have one of them. And we'll have some of them. So you're looking after yourselves and you're doing all right. Oh, yeah, there's new flowers and everything on the new scenarios now, I've noticed. So we're going towards that broken antenna. But I am... honey. What we will have... oh, I like the trees up. Can I have some tree? I haven't got a suit on at the moment, so at some point we're going to need a suit. What have we done there? So it's done 2. Let's get this out and put that in number 5. Bandages. We'll want some of them. And that's no doubt. Support guide. Read the PDA first. PDA. Let's have a look. Settings menu, tutorial. Welcome to Project Eden. You're playing Reforged Eden. Starting the mission will give you the Project Eden support guide. Project Eden gameplay guide in your inventory, which contains basic info on the scenario. If you wish to start the Project Eden story, simply activate the Make Contact with Terrain Forces mission. Please see the Project Eden section of the Empyrion for useful information. Galaxy map. Wait, I'm not there yet. Solo missions. MacGyver. Yeah, so we need to, first things first. Let's put that down. Bandages. So I like that. That's new bandages. Treat bandages. Wounds. Accelerate healing. That's so basically an open wound. I've got the gun. Respirator. I've got that. Unlock. Tools. Misc. I'll look at fuel cells. That's all changed. So we definitely want the constructor. Don't need a thermal regulator just yet. Well, like how one of them goes. So just a level 1. Small tanks. Tools. So looking for tools. Not a lot. Weapons. Combat knife, guns. Not a lot. They've changed them around quite a bit. So... let's have some berries. So yeah, I do expect to die quite a lot in this. It looks like an antenna of a UCH Crusader class frigate. Yes, it does. So the rest of it should be underneath somewhere. Native in good shape despite missing well the rest of the ship. It could be I should be able to connect my suit to the maintenance port at the base of the receiver. Might require some digging. It's buried deep. Well, yeah, okay. We'll do a bit of digging. Don't worry. To excavate the antenna, place a survival multi-tool in your toolbar. Select survival multi-tool. Equip it. Press the right mouse button. Select mining mode. Fire the survival tool at the ground. Yeah, so this one doesn't actually require fuel. But, oh, copper. We would definitely want copper. And can I... I've done that one there. What's this one? Atmospheric condenser. So I actually want 2 of them. We still want some more of them. See where it'll put them in. And juice, hangover, dehydration. We've already got a detector, so we do the detector. And look round, it tells you a wreckage. So let's go and have a look at this. Oh, is that stone? Right, so there's the port. This is where we need to get down to. And we'll try not to die while we're at it. Let me just have a look at see what settings we've got. 21/14 would probably be better for this. Should be there anytime now. Did you know? Ah, look at it hiding. Second. That's better. Maximum off custom low grass density. I could have it higher, but texture resolution, quality. What's this one? Fast, good, best. Let's see what that's like. Like I say, it's been a long time since I've done this. Right, here we go. Commander, I've uncovered the diagnostic port on the antenna. I should be able to connect my smart suit up to the antenna to boost the signal. Yeah, connect it, please. Unsupported external device detected. Updating drivers. Still updating drivers. Oh. Communications uplink online. Uplink's data's connection established. Handshake protocol accepted. Signal received. Wait, what's going on? An excellent question, Commander. And one I would be more than happy to supply the answer to if I knew it. Unfortunately, I've been offline since the initialization. So, okay, who are you? IDA. Integrated Data Algorithm. I am IDA. That's Integrated Data Algorithm, but you may call me IDA. A backup of the original UCH IDA to be precise. Where am I? Is integrated into the UCA surveillance satellite in orbit above your location. Ah, so you're AI. That is correct, Commander. My system was rebooted when it detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of the planet. I have been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitter was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access your data link until you linked up with the external transceiver. Now that I'm connected to your suit's computer system, I can collaborate your suit's data link so that I can interface directly with your suit and provide you with scanning and telemetry data, as is my role. So you're kind of support AI then. My original role is to utilise systems at my disposal to scan, analyse, categorise and direct personal operations. I can do a great deal more than that, but nothing is relevant to the current situation. As you are the only UCH personnel I've detected on the planet, I can devote much of my processing power to assisting you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. I can't remember how I got here. Can you fill me in what happened? Shall I read you my logs from the fleet's departure from Apollo Station, Commander? Please do, Ida. I have no idea where I am or even how I got here, and I need to be every bit of info I can get right now. At 900 hours, 13th of the 7th, 2143, the UCH fleet was scheduled to leave Apollo Station in orbit around Jupiter on an expeditionary journey to Proxima Centauri, utilising the warp field generator mounted upon the UCH-033 Adonis, in conjunction with a spatial rift identified as Anomaly C112. The function of the warp field generator was to encapsulate the entire fleet in the Adonis quantum wake and enter the wormhole preceded by C12. There's going to be a lot of actual words in this, so if you want to read them, you're more than welcome to. After exiting Jupiter's orbit, Wave Rider Protocol was engaged in Adonis warp drive, began generating a stable field, and the fleet entered the spatial rift. Moments after successfully inserting into the rift, the plotted course was forcibly diverted to an uncharted branch of hyperspace, a branch that ended in orbit above your present location. The warp field contained the UCH fleet was pulled off course by what I estimate to be between 325,000 and 500,000 light years, but maybe as high as 3 million light years. Distance and speed in hyperspace is relative, and the relation between time spent and distance travelled are yet unknown for many vessels. My log terminates upon exiting hyperspace, and that was when IDA primary loaded this submine into a surveillance satellite and injected it to gather intelligence. The initialization seemed to have failed at the time and was triggered correctly by your escape pod's beacon. So, any clue on what I should do now, Ida? If you would like to know more about the origins of UCH, the fleet, or the mission, I have uploaded the relevant information to your PDA on F1. You can find in-depth records of the journey book tab of the PDA and practical information in your Empyrion tab. Understood. Your suit data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I shall interface with your suit directly and use your sensors to communicate and assist you. I've detected structures and objects which may answer both of your questions nearby. Right, so F1 brings it up. Data link test, we've done that. Done that. Anything else here we can have? We'll bring them down. What's crafting time? Marketplace. Perish time 80. Enjoy some kind of human command. It is in fact my processing speed is down to 36%. My satellite's optical lenses are cracked. To answer your question, well, enough considering the situation. Right. Is anything around here that would be useful to me? I thought you were the new model AI. Capable of... Oh, look at that. Learning empathy. I'm just trying to stay positive. Oh, we got a few bits. That's cool. I'm not designed for comedy, Commander. What we need to do first, while that's going on down there, is let's just do that. These don't use any... Let's go in here now. Human debris, unknown world. You stand against unforgiving alien world looking anything that remains of your fleet and crew among the wreckage. Are you truly alone? IDA may have answers. Proceed. Right. Let's have a look what we've got and what we can unlock. We can have a bit of juice. Oh, what's going on? Nothing there, nothing there. What's that one? Texture tool. That could be quite useful, but not at the moment. Chainsaw. We'll have a pistol and we'll have some of them. Effective from the toolbar. Because to be honest, I'm not really into... And we do that. That should then give me that one, there, and there. Right, we've done that. We've got some of them. That's not unlocked. Ooh. Hoverbike. We'll have one of them. It's Akuba's not a bad planet because it's got oxygen, so I haven't got a suit yet. So it's not letting me have a suit just yet. And yes, that could look like me, although it probably doesn't. There we go. I've got a few bits up there. Let's keep them, so we're keeping them up. Item type. Do that. Do that. Mechanical components we've got there. Right. Yes, we will need this as we're going along, believe me. And we need to try and survive what we can. At some point we need to set up a tent, but I didn't want to do it here at the moment. I'm just trying to unlock a few bits and pieces to Crimson Oak. Unlock a few bits and pieces to... not too bad. Some more of these. To allow me to survive better. Whoa, don't do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that in, put that in. Do that. Copper ingot, copper ore. So that is... Do that. Won't be that many. Do that. I do like the icons. I've updated the icons quite a lot. Biodiesel. We need some of that. I haven't really got anything else unlocked at the moment, so what we will do is we'll put that here. Go into the map. And we'll do that. Tent. And that is just a trick for us. Right, now. What have we got in unlock points? I can now unlock a shotgun. Not an armor yet, not armor. Miscellaneous. Get them while we're at it. Don't need a thermal regulator yet. Don't need them two yet. Tools. Mechanical drill. Okay. Do that. Now we go up here. We should be able to find shotgun. Some shotgun shells. Yeah. If we actually look at the top now, you see we've got the galaxy chart, as you can see. Galaxy map tips. Every single one of these planets you could get to eventually. And you got info panel as well, which is quite useful. And shows you what's on. This is the planetary one. Again, info panel. Shows you what's on the planet. So there's all gold and everything else on this planet, which is quite cool. That's where we are at the moment. Portable constructor. There's different wreckages around here we can go and have a look at. Survival tent. Now this is cool. This is a blueprint factory. If you don't want to build stuff yourself, you can go into a blueprint factory. And this is what it takes to actually make them. And you can bring them in. See, I've done a few, but mine are crap compared to a lot of this stuff. Believe me, And you've got starter ones, far, sponge. And this is everything they need. So if we look down, and we're looking for something to stick in, but you've got a spark, level 10 roll. Silicon, copper, carbon substrate. It's only a little level 10 vessel. Transit miner, bumblebee. These are the base ones with the game. And that's what you need for them. Transporters. Or you can just build your own if you're that good. And I'm not. So, look at these. Diplomats. Big ships, small ships, medium ships. White darts. So, there's quite a few there. Or we can pick our own. Hardly anything on that if you look. The arrow. Yukon. That's nice, but no. Bumblebee miner. Transit C5. Look at that, eh? Starter CV level 10, so we could put it in, but we couldn't bring it in yet. And that's what I've edited. But anyway, cargo frog. If you want something to move, you want something that doesn't cost too much and will be quick. So, scout starter vessel. That's a nice one, but I can't do anything with it because I've got to unlock them 15 devices yet. So we're into there. Let's do this pelican bit. Unlock a few bits while we're at it. The thing is about single player as well, when you come into night time, you can sleep to get round. But what we'll do for the moment is we won't do that. We'll actually get some resources. And yes, do have a torch. When gets an actual suit, see this is a torch. See? Oh, look at that sky though. Look at that. When we actually get a suit, it's got one on, so that makes it even better. So, but for the moment, so we're going to locate the crash ship. Let's go and put these back, and then we'll go on a hunt for the crash ship. Well, the crash ship is there. So any more on these we could do? Yeah, we will need to do oxygen at some point. Let's do that, and that. Ah, yes. Do that. We'll soon go through them, believe me. Not that yet. See, we've still got some more in there. Perish time 8. So what is it for that? Proteins. Oh no, it's only letting you do... No, I don't like that. I don't like the way it only lets you do 8. That's not good. And in there. We'll get some biofuel. Can we do a drill? No, no, we need electronics. I haven't got enough electronics. Silicon. Yeah, I think we might actually sleep overnight. As you can see, it's not the easiest. You need to walk into it and you won't see it, so still not enough. Right, while that's going on, let's do the 8 hours sleep. Right, let's go and check out the crash ship. Oh, let's have a look here. Other thing is, once you get off these things, if you don't pick them up, you got a very good. Hang on, let's make sure we'll load this up. You don't pick them up, you have a good chance that it'll repack up and then you lose it. But anyway. Yeah, this is steel, but what I'm looking for is normally there's a box, hidden box or something, because it's what's left of a crashed ship. Oh, I could have just slept a few more hours, which I didn't. Sorry, it's a bit dark for you guys. This is let's just have a look, because it's worth all this is. I know we'll find more of the big ship, but what we're going to do, we're back on there. Salvage mode. Is it giving all carbon substrate? Ooh, 4 metal and carbon substrate. There is usually something underneath. I know it's a bit dark, guys, but we'll soon brighten. Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, that's why it's dark. Alright, what we'll do, let's get out of here. Tent. Let's go over to the tent and we'll sleep till the morning. And pick up some copper on the way. Always use copper, silicon, all the basics. Some more copper here. Bit of silicone. Yeah, like I say, see, we got a jump, but when we actually have the suit, well, let's try that one. When we have the suit, we'll have a booster, a jetpack and that, and we'll have a light. So I've left the music in the background because I actually do like the sound of the Empyrion. Soundtrack's usually decent, and you don't get any copyright claims against you as well, so that's even better. Level 5 reached. Right. Got that. That's 1, so we'll do... We'll say 7. Doesn't mean it'll do all 7, so we're ready for there. Herbal leaves. Right. Onto here. We want a sniper rifle, but... Ooh, look at them. A multi-tool. Oh, not enough points. I'll have to get some more points now. Need a salvage core because that's changed from the normal game. You've got salvage cores now, so you can just stick them on and salvage some of the vehicles that you get or that you find. Whee! Where before you had to make this, and you can then pick the salvage core up. That's what I was trying to say. So it's a reusable asset, where a lot of them they're not. Right. Righty-ho. We'll have one of them. Oh yeah. I can have some of them, but I can't have any of them. Brown. Chainsaw, assault rifle. I'll have one of them. 3 of them, although I don't see us getting away. How come we got 3 of them? Well, we only got 1 of them, so. Got the shotgun, we got a sniper rifle coming, or we will have. And that uses 7.62 rounds. So basically we go back to here. Can't do them, not yet. Oh, look at that. That's it. What we should have. There we go. Helmet light, so we can now see what we're doing. That's cool. We'll actually swap that over, and only got 1 of them at the moment. So it's a lot better, as you can see. Yeah. Let's put that in down here. Got a bandage. We don't need that light. We'll keep that there for the moment. We'll pick that one up. Oh yes. So there's a bit of planetary exploration. Try not to die. The usual stuff. And what else have we got here? We've got... Let's get some of that. Get some of that. Optical fibre. We've got some of that. Do that. Nice. Nice one, there we go. So we've got a few of them bullets as well now. So let's just make sure we have that loaded. Yeah. I will only use that one when we have to. That's the major, that's the main one, basically. Let's see how much of this I can keep over. Then we'll go towards the crash ship and we'll see what's happening there. Just lighter to carry when they're like this, you see, that's what it is. Carbon, graphite, we don't need. Iron ore. We do need. Let's get the iron ore up. Silicon, not enough to make the silicon. Copper. Anything else? We've got wood. Yeah, I can get some more of them. I know how to do that. What's that? Overbuy construction kit. Ooh. Right, while that's doing that, I haven't unlocked any of the devices required for that, so that's fair enough. Thermal regulator, base, fuel tank, small tanks, oxygen. Small constructor, containers, food processors. Oh, look at that. Supporting structure required for wind turbines must be placed outdoors and elevated off the ground by at least one supporting block. Place a wind turbine directly on top. Nice. What's activated? That's the base, and then you put that on, and that's the advanced one if you didn't have that. Nice. I haven't seen a lot of these, so that's, oh, street lamps as well, working lamps, outdoor trees, hydroponic stuff. Oh, nice. There's a lot there. Small vessel RCS, don't want any RCS, but I bet I've got to use them. I want that. Mummy. E-signatures. Escape pod, wreckage. And that's where we're actually going, which in fact we'll be going there shortly. What do they take? Plant fibers 20. 3 wood planks. Wooden logs make wood planks. So if we do them, we do that. I'm just trying to get them over there so we don't actually use them, if you know what I mean. And have I got anything yet where I can iron ore 3? No, because I'm just about to No, I can. We can use that to make oxygen, which we will need if we start going like into space, we start underwater or something like that. Crushed stone. Almost. Right. Too much. So we do that graphene, nitrocellulose, crushed stone. Not really worried about it at the moment. Not really worried about that at the moment. Inventory full. Is there anything I can put it in? Looking for the bay. Where was it? Something like can't find it. I had it, can't find it. So I can't add anything to the factory because I've got nothing unlocked. Which is about right. 3, let's do that. I'll get rid of some of them. Some of them as well. Okay. Respirator charge. Refills your suit with low amount of oxygen. That's cool. Purified water. Seeing if we get rid of some of these in here and we can move on then. Or we need nitrocellulose, but drop 46. I know for the moment I'll drop it. 46. Drop that. Drop them. Plant protein, nitrocellulose, which we need. Anyway, the reason for that is we are now going to go and have a look at this crash ship. And yeah, I know a lot of people don't like using this hover bike, but it's a hell of a lot better. Bye. It's a hell of a lot better than previous. Oh, look at that water. Than the previous push bike as such. So let's get to this crash ship, and if it's the ship that I could be thinking of, the old Pelican one, we'll actually build a base near it. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Let's start by... not that. That. Let's change that to a nice white one for us. There's things I don't like around here. You sure the idle blue was shot down? Could it have been friendly fire, or perhaps an ammunition magazine exploded on re-entry? There must be record or logs or something that explains this. I am sorry, Commander. The direction of the blast pattern and the melted steel indicates it was struck from the front by a plasma composition, not in my database. Upon scanning, I have detected radioactive traces of the same plasma on several other wreckage sites in the area, as well as structures near the polar regions of this planet with strong EM signatures. I have concluded the structures near the poles are in all likelihood weapon emplacement, communication stations and military facilities of some sort, belonging to an unknown faction native to this region of space. There are many transmissions coming from their location, but nothing I'm able to decipher. I want every bit of information you got on Amida. I'm going to make them pay. For the moment, let's give them a wide berth. That would be the correct decision, Commander. You are alone, unarmed, against what can be assumed a trained military personnel with superior weaponry and fortified position. This is their territory, and the UCH are trespassers here. The best thing you can do right now is to continue your search of the wreckage in hopes that you are not the only UCH personnel left in the system. Anything more in the work of politicians and diplomats, of which you are neither. Convincing? I'm not saying we forgive them, Commander. It's just that it's impractical to attack them now before we understand the situation or their capabilities. I'll do as you say, Ida. Thanks for having my back. So, what's next? I'm glad you agree with my assessment, Commander. As you are currently the only remaining UCH officer, my duty is to ensure you live, and I would have to shut down your suit's motor functions to prevent you from getting yourself killed. Wait, you can do that? Shut down my suit so I can't move? Perhaps. Could be a joke. My humour perimeter is currently at 100%. Alright, I'll take your word at it. Continue the investigation, Commander. Your suit is picking up a weak electronic signal coming from somewhere near the rear of the ship. Maybe a computer console. I have marked the location on your display. Right, so first of all, let's go back to there. And we have tent. And we can bin that. Because we're here now. Sean Hood. We'll call it with a small s, base. And what we need to do as well while we're here is, and this. So we need some power. Okay, we'll keep that up there a bit. And this one. We don't need to be carrying them around with us. And this one. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get a few up because we will use a few. And this one we're keeping there yet. Right. Let's go and have a look at this. Signals coming from inside the box. Container main compartment appears to be locked with this keypad. The signal seems to be coming from somewhere inside. Open the container. The emergency door release on the underside pushes the container over. A foul smell emanates from the opening container. The signal is coming from somewhere inside. Ida, I've got a body here. Looks like an engineer by the uniform. Biometrics of the body matches one Sergeant Paland, First Class Chief Engineer of the UCH 011 Heidelberg. Electromagnetic signal appears to be coming from somewhere inside the container with him. Investigate the body. I'm sorry about this, buddy, but I need to search that container. Search the container. Looks like he climbed in here by himself to protect him during the crash. A smart idea, actually. This container is completely sealed and lined with shock-absorbent foam. If only the container hadn't landed upside down with the ship on top of it, he'd probably be alive. There's some stuff in here, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much use to me. So I'm sorry about this, buddy. As such as pockets. Credit just in his pocket. I may as well take it, he's not going to need it. And then I found the source of the signal hider. It's his PDA. It appears to still have some battery left in it, but the controls are locked, I can't access them. Now the device is no longer inside a shielded container, I can remotely access the PDA and download the device logs. Do it, I need to know what happened here. I have retrieved the personal log files and message from Sergeant Plan's PDA commander. I will run analysis and forward the decrypted logs to your PDA F1. You'll be able to access them through your PDA's logs tab or via the Journey Book tab and read them at your leisure. Nothing you can do here, Commander, but there may be additional logs elsewhere. It's no good burying him yet. Close Sergeant Plan's body inside. At a later time you can give the man a proper burial. Right. Look, I can encourage people. Well, what's in here? Ethanol and diesel. Alright, we can do F1. We've got a journey book of the log. Alright guys, I will let you pause and read that yourselves. And I'll come back to it and read it myself at another stage. I've actually seen some of the story because I've played it before. Okay, solo missions. Cobalt and purified water. Anything else around here? And what's this one now? Another data pad. There appears to be damaged data pad used for cargo management along with the debris. They must source of the signal. Examine the data pad. Power light is on, but the scene is cracked and pushed. The buttons yield no response. Just give me a second. Just tweak that down a little bit. I have found a logistic management unit, but it's too badly damaged to use. Looks like this one's a bust. I'll check somewhere else. Just a moment, Commander. Logistic pad contains transfer records, access logs, and user notes. Usually more information in one of these devices than most people realise. Please connect your suit to the data port at the bottom of the pad and I will attempt to retrieve the log. New device detected. Extracting data. There we go. Transfer complete. I have received the logistic files, Commander. I have confirmed that these additional data in the device logs. Would you like to review these files now or should I send them to PDA? I'll read them now, thank you. Container, steel plates, Captain Brennan and most of the flight crew were killed just a few seconds ago. A rocket or something hit the bow and took out half the bridge. I'm lucky out it wasn't me. Thanks to my completely justified criticism of the lieutenant's ship handling, I was ordered off the bridge to prep the escape pods. Normally I call that karma, but I guess not in this case since I'm standing in front of an escape pod section and the door sealed. Not that it does matter anyway because the entire section is missing and I'm left staring through a hole in the hull out into the sky. This will probably be the last message I make, and I'm making it a logistic manager because my PDA is smashed. I just hope the Heidi's hull will take the impact and I'm alive when it's over. I'll stick this pad in one of the containers and sign off, hopefully not for the last time. Emerson, Ensign of the UT Heidelberg, signing out. I'll forward a copy of it to the pad, so what's next? Water container, component, steel plate and cocker. We'll have that. Between the two logs, the wreckage of the Heidelberg. Exact cause. What do you mean, Ida? What kind of contradiction? I'm not willing to speculate at this point, Commander. I have marked the ship's constructor on your display. Please check the production logs next. She'll clarify things for both of us. Okay. Ooh! Basic sniper rifle, pistol upgrade, heavy long barrel. See, a lot of these I haven't seen before, so we're coming back here anyway. Plant and hydrogen bottle. Titanium ore. Right, before we continue, let's go back to our tent. There's a few other bits there. There we go to this one. I'll stick that over. Let's just check out the containers before we start looking at anything else. What's that? Aluminium ore and Sathian plates. Copper, iron and cobalt. Ooh. There's no one over here too. Motors, iron ore, graphene and iron ingots. Alright, constructor is back here, methinks. There we go. There's construct. Oh, there's a log. Ah! Didn't want to jump down there. And here we go, constructor log. Looks like the power's out. You should be able to connect my suit's battery to the constructor console long enough to read the constructor's logs. Charging. Battery status less than 1%, 3 minutes 11 seconds. Access the constructor logs. Survival tent. Count 8, 66 more. Looks like they made 8 tents, which means there's at least 8 survivors. The rest of the stuff for the construction was made pretty standard stuff. Supplies, communicator equipment, hover bike and a pair of UCH Raider kits. Standard supplies for a journey overland. Looks like they loaded up the rest of the ship's supplies and salvaged what they could, carrying the headway from the ship. Makes sense since this place would likely draw attention from the enemy if they hung around here for too long. So I guess we should be on the lookout for a pair of UCH Raiders. I've already scanned the planet for that. These signatures belong to the UCH Grim Vehicles, Commander. There are no other members of the UCH Navy anywhere on this planet. However, what I want from the log, aside from the confirmation of survivors, was a frame of reference for the inconsistencies present in other evidence gathered from Ensign Emerson and Sergeant Plant's log files. So you figured out what the problem is, Ida? I'm 80% certain, Commander. The final piece of the puzzle, so to speak, should be found on the ship's bridge. There's a console there that is still functional, but inactive. This should answer your questions. So you're telling me there's a live console on the bridge, and you didn't tell me to go there first? Why send me to go digging through the dirt and boxes full of dead bodies, when everything we need to know is right there on the bridge? Because, Commander, that console on the bridge is both unshielded and will draw a great deal of power when activated, I identified an unmanned aerial vesicle patrolling near your current position, and activating that console will undoubtedly draw their attention. It will be necessary to avoid putting you in additional danger. If you want to discover the truth, that console is our only remaining source of finding the surviving crew of the Heidelberg for the rest of the UCH fleet. For good or ill, it is the only source of information left open to us, Commander. I leave the decision to you. Right, so we know that there was somewhere around here where is it? That one? Ooh, I've got that. Frag rocket and some rounds. Right, in that case, that's the toilet. Access denied. What's up here now? Ah. Oh, a soup. And you have to take them because otherwise they start going off. So that would be quite useful. So where is the console then, my dear friends? Showing me the yellow sign. Bridge console is down there somewhere. Aha, we found the console. This is Heidelberg Bridge Console. High probability activating the console will draw unwanted attention, so I should have appropriate weapon to defend myself. Activate the console. Initializing boot up sequence. Operating on reserve power. Battery remaining 63%. Retrieving log files. Let's try again. Navigation console. Access granted. Welcome, Commander. There is one unread message saved on this terminal. Would you like to review it? Yes. From Lieutenant G. Romilly. All local. 23rd of the 7th, 2143. Attachment. The Heidelberg is lost. We've been lucky this past week, but patrols have been closing in once the forest fires caused by the wreckage died down. We can stay here any longer, and Ensign Emerson won't last much longer with her injuries. Ensign Emerson? I thought she was in a box. That's planned. We'll be leaving at first sight in the morning, so I'm leaving this message for anyone who finds the ship, along with a copy of all related data, so you won't be going in blind. The UCH Expeditionary Fleet was pulled off course after initiating a long-range warp jump using the Adonis quantum warp drive to open a spatial rift near Jupiter to Proxima Centauri. This was an explored route that the Empyrion had charted half a dozen times, but this time something dragged the fleet over 2.5 million light years off course to the middle of the Andromeda galaxy and to the waiting arms of the Xerax fleet. Several of our ships crashed on this planet after sustaining damage, and we successfully made contact with several other groups of survivors, heading towards the neutral station on the far side of the planet, where we've organised transportation off-world from one of the local factions. We managed to compile a translation key built for their language, Andromeda Trade Standard, that's attached to this message. Make sure you copy it to your suit's hard drive and set it to decompile. We were also able to compile a partial translation key from our attacker's language, Xerax Standard, but so far they have refused any attempts of contact. It is recommended that you do not engage their armed patrols and you avoid airspace around their installations or risk being shot down. We've already lost a hoverbike over in an old debris field while scouting to random drone patrols, which was a last straw for us, so we're bugging out at 0600 for the last time. They have their own issues with the Xerax, so it looks like we found a common goal that will help us get back to the rest of the fleet. Whoever you are, please be safe and come find us. We need everyone to make you through this and get home alive. Lieutenant Romilly, Acting Captain. Copy the files to the hard suit. Analysing the flight data of the patrolling drone. Inform you, it has just changed course and is heading for your direction. So, sounds about right, doesn't it? So what we need to do is find where it is coming from behind us. Behind. And there it is. Don't want to damage the tree. The drone, there it is. Woo! Where? Oh. Well, we shot that one down, Ida. But who knows when there's more coming. Looks like we got our first lead, Ida. Somewhere on this planet is a neutral station that our people use to get off world and regroup with the rest of the fleet. Yes, Commander. However, I was able to verify the cause of the inconsistencies between the physical evidence and the logs left behind by the Heidelberg crew members, which will complicate matters significantly. Complicate matters? How? From the level of decay, I'm just turning the light on, guys. It went a bit dark here. Silent Sergeant Pallen's body in the runtime of logistic unit, I can confirm with 97% accuracy that 1,452 days ago, or just under 4 years, have passed since the Heidelberg crashed. I do not know how this is possible, Commander. How could almost 4 years have passed between us leaving Jupiter's orbit and me arriving here years after everyone else? Some kind of side effect of travelling through the rift? Time dilation? Time travel? Unforeseen side effect of travelling through the spatial rift is a possibility, Commander, and by the same token, so with time dilation in much the same way that the black hole affects the passage of time. Time travel, as an explanation, however, is pretty fictional. Most likely explanation is your escape pod malfunctioned or was damaged and remained in orbit while maintaining you in the cryosleep for the duration. No other known causes of memory loss that weren't accompanied by several neurological damage. I remember everything up to Apollo Station. Beyond that, nothing. Are you saying I could have brain damage? You have passed all cognitive tests I performed, and your physical and mental conditions are monitored by your suit, both of which match your previous medical assessment on record. So whatever the cause is, I cannot discern this stage. Although more difficult than previously estimated, finding the rest of the UCA's fleet would be the fastest method to confirming whether or not this condition is unique to you or experienced by others. Until then, I'll monitor your conditions while the case remains a mystery. I guess I better get a move on then if I want to get back to the fleet. Agreed, Commander. All sorts of information on the site have been exhausted and the location is no longer secure. Alright. That, my friends, is where we're going to leave it. So I hope you enjoyed the first part of Empyrion Galactic Survival, Reforged Eden 2, and look after yourselves. If you did like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time.